Hey Instagram, it's Max here from Block Party. Just thought I'd jump on, give any new followers and anyone who's new to the page a bit of a rundown of who we are, what we do. So if you haven't heard of us, we're a Melbourne-based company. We produce clear ice for cocktail bars, hotels, festivals, events, coffee roasters if they need it. But the core of our business is actually about the events that we create. And these events, they're industry-only experiences that are purely for our clients. So if you're wondering why we do it, well, it's because that after COVID-19, we felt like the industry in Melbourne sort of lost its sense of connection. So we decided to throw these block parties twice a year for our clients to come together, share their love of hospitality, and just have an opportunity to really enjoy themselves like we did before COVID shut everything down. Each event gets thrown at a different location. Each location is going to be one of our clients' venues, so it might be at a hotel, it might be it's at a brewery or a distillery or anything like that. But the idea of it is to not just show who we are, but give everyone who supports us a platform to showcase what they do, what they contribute to the industry, and really just make sure that everyone who works in the industry is having a great time. Hey everyone, it's Max from Block Party here. It seems like a couple of you guys are confused about why we throw events and why we don't just freeze water and deliver it and then piss off from your venue. I feel like I've said it before, but our opinion at Block Party is that COVID-19 had a really drastic impact on our industry, and we feel like there's a sense of connection that's been lost. And in our opinion, the best way to reconnect, and I'm sure everyone in hospitality agrees, is to come together over a couple of drinks, some food, and celebrate together. And what we want to celebrate is our shared love for the industry. If that seems stupid to you, that's fine. We actually don't want Debbie Downers at our party anyway, but you're still welcome to buy our ice. We're definitely not going to stop that. So really, we just want to make a positive impact on our industry and share a great experience with like-minded people. And that's really all our brand promise is. Freeze ice, throw good parties, and try and keep spirits strong. Pun intended. So, clear ice is clear ice. If I asked you who made this ice inside this cocktail, you're going to assume it's us because I'm holding it. But realistically, there's nothing that distinguishes our product from our competitor's product. These guys. So why would you buy from us and not just them, considering they've been around for longer? Well, unlike our competitors, we offer a tiered pricing structure for our deliveries. So the closer you are to our factory, the less you pay for delivery, which seems pretty reasonable. But our competitors don't seem to think so. They think that a flat fee for delivery is pretty reasonable. But obviously our biggest selling point is, for those of you who do buy ice blocks, you've now got a ticket to our next block party. There's not much more really we can say about it. So if you do want to know more about what's going on here, you can head to our website, which is just here, or you can check out the website yourself. So you can head to our Instagram bio, there's a link there, that'll take you to our website. On our website, you can see all the products that we make, the different sizes of ice cuts that we do, information about our upcoming events, any previous events that we might have done. And there's a template there as well. So if you want to fill that out, you'll be able to get a free quote based on delivery. So some of you guys have been asking us to explain a little bit more about our customer experience, which is a very specific question, but we're happy to answer it. The majority of our traction and engagement comes from social media. We're a relatively young brand, and so are most of our clients. It's pretty normal for most of our clients to heavily rely on social media to promote their brands as well. So for us, it seems like the best place to start. On our social media, we try and avoid just posting photos of really nice cocktails with clear ice in them, because it's not just what we're about. The core of our business, obviously, being about supporting the community and growing that sense of connection. So what we actually do is we like to spend a lot of time out with our clients. We go and do interviews with bartenders, ask them about their experiences in the industry, ask them about not just the cocktail they created, but what was the influence for the cocktail they created, why they're using our ice, why they've shaken the cocktail, why they've stirred the cocktail, why they've served it in a tall glass. We really want to create that sense of community through our social media as well, because that's really what we're doing. Also, a big part of our social media is our events. We like to capture as much of that experience as possible so that we can share that on Instagram with the people that maybe didn't get to come, the people that are thinking about buying ice from us because they want to come to our parties as well. Kind of leads me to our biggest touch point, which is obviously our block parties. It's really important that for when someone leaves one of our events, that they feel like that they were a part of something really fantastic on that day, that they got to share an experience with people that they might have worked with in another bar before, or people that they have looked up to in the industry. So for us, our events are really an emotional touch point. We want to make sure that we're really connecting with people and that everyone who leaves feels connected to something. Outside of that, we know that most hospitality workers are degenerates, myself included, my business partner included. So we try a little bit of a guerrilla marketing style approach. So we'll go around to everyone's favourite local dive bar, and we will just sticker slap the entire bar with our QR codes, with all of our branding. So if you haven't heard of us, if you haven't seen us on social media, there's a good chance that when you go for a pickleback somewhere, you're going to see us when you go take a leak. The next step of once we've reached our clientele is hopefully that they connect with us. So the best way to do that is, yes, through social media, but reach out to our website. It's got all of our information on there. You can see our past events, you can see our products, you can see the about us, where we're based, and how much it's going to cost you to get your ice delivered. Or if you don't like reading stuff, just give us a call, myself or Tom or any of our other reps. We're happy to come down to the bar, chat about what we do, and give you a little bit more of an in-depth explanation in person. And then for anyone who desires to buy our products, we unashamedly overbrand ourselves. So as soon as you purchase from us, you're going to see our heavily branded delivery guys, our heavily branded trucks, and our heavily branded sustainable packaging that's going to come and deliver the ice for you. And then obviously the final touch point for our customers is that event. And we can't wait to see you at our next one. So in our last reel, we obviously spoke a little bit about our events. So we thought we'd just do a little plug and speak about the next event that we've got coming up on December 6th. So this is going to be our first industry event. Like I said, it's on December 6th, and it's only for people that buy our ice, unfortunately for everyone else. Most importantly, coming along is free. But what we ask of our events is that everyone treats it like a picnic, because we don't want it to just be about us. We want it to be about everyone that's involved. So if you work in a restaurant, bring something that you cook. If you work in a winery, bring a bottle of wine. If you're a coffee roaster, bring some cold brew. We really don't care what it is. And yes, it might seem a little bit cheap on our part, but it's not why we're doing it. And we don't want this day to just be about us. We want it to be about everyone who's there. So we want you to showcase what you guys do, what you bring to the industry. Because as we keep saying, we're doing this to try and reconnect everyone. We're trying to showcase what everyone brings to the table. So we'll see you at the next party.